and some of the questions related to it, because setting up these missions point is paramount. Being able to preserve these sites, visit them respectfully, and also ensure that these sites remain how they look now, and only affected by natural transformations going forward. So it takes a lot of effort, but there's systems in place and large conversations that ultimately allow us to handle all that stuff kind of in the back end and allow us to do this in a very public, transparent way, just with a few of those things appropriately restricted from the data, including location information.
Thank you, Phil.
Can we possibly zoom in here?
Yeah.
I just want to see if we can see down that ladder. I wonder if I can take this thing back to DC with me. I really like that. That's an access hatchway to a lower deck. And the little oval shaped thing to your left would have been the scuttle hatch for that. And you can kind of see the rung of the ladder there. You can almost picture a sailor coming
up the ladder.
Yeah.
Is there any advantage to zooming in to see inside the porthole there, or the hatch?
That's what I asked them to do, if they can.
I
think that's the bow down camera.
That's the down camera. I can't really.
Understood.
That's like what I can give you.
Yeah.
This is an interesting follow-up question, what we were just talking about. Is there a practical, effective depth at which wrecks would be safe from illegal salvage?
No.
Yeah.
Technology is constantly improving. All of the ones that are extremely deep now are fairly, secure for now. The way technology is improving, we can't bet on that forever.
But we saw Titanic is certainly deeper than these wrecks here and commercial entities.
And that's kind of another value of something like this is being able to, fully document these wrecks. And this way, kind of hopefully satisfies the, the so-called desire to ecotourism or whatever you want to call it, where people, you won't have to dive on it because we've got either 3D models of the wreck or we've got, all this video data that, shows that. So.
And in some ways, in a better format than if you were there in person.
The main, I think, threat in the future is going to be those that want to try to salvage this pre-atomic steel.
Yeah, that's a very interesting. We did early surveys of the German fleet scuttled in Scapa Flow, and it's remarkable how much of the steel has been salvaged to get this radioactive-free background steel.
And speaking of Scapa Flow, there was an article a couple days back. I guess the British allowed the recovery of the ship's bell or what was left of it, and a couple other small artifacts from the wreck of the World War I era battleship HMS Vanguard that was destroyed in a catastrophic magazine explosion in 1917.
And where's that located?
Scapa Flow.
Yeah, it is in Scapa Flow. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, one of the very first we took one of the very first high-resolution multi-beam sonars and surveyed the cone and many others, just beautifully preserved, except for where they've been salvaged, because they were scuttled, these vessels. They were intentionally sunk just by opening up.
Yeah.
Wow.
Letting water in, so they went down without any damage.
Yeah.
Wow.
The German high seas fleet scuttled itself not long after this Treaty of Versailles was signed.
Yeah, I think it was
because they were going to, Allies were going to divide the fleet among the Allied powers, and so the German sailors decided to scuttle their ships, and it was very successful. Throughout the 20s and 30s, some of the wrecks were raised and taken away for scrap. There's some amazing pictures of some of the salvage of those.
That's what they filled them up with.
Huh.
So the question is, can we push in on the door, see what the condition plate is? I think that we...
Yeah, we'll get there.
Yeah.
As it happens, the Battleship New Jersey Museum in Camden, New Jersey is giving a tour to a descendant of the ship's namesake, and so they asked, how do you pronounce the name? And according to Libby Jones, thank you, Libby, the correct pronunciation is Walke.
There we go.
Did it. Yay.
So
Now it's official.
Okay, it's about...
I'm sorry for saying the opposite for many hours.
I feel good, because that's what I thought originally,
Yeah.
but then I was deceived.
Always trust your instincts.
Although if it's German, shouldn't it be Walke?
That's what that was what on Wikipedia was, that the W was kind of pronounced with a V. So now there's another open question. But
I don't know.
no,
You've
it's
already
me.
led me astray once.
Oh no. I hope it wasn't me.
You can see the crank there on the top of the, how they would train
The torpedo mount, And so that's where the sailor stood.
I'm sure somewhere on YouTube you could probably find somebody has uploaded a training video that shows how these things would have operated.
Wow, I gotta look that up when I'm home.
Yeah. I don't know how we ever lived without the internet sometime.
Okay, go ahead, Tess. Go ahead and zoom.
There's your door.
Certainly weren't doing things like this incredible. He's not to this many people.
W.
Keep going.
No, 1 second.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jonathan, you're correct. NARA has a lot of these training films. I know some people have kind of been mining them and putting them up.
Coil of rope somebody hung on there.
You can see W, so
Or line.
look how warped and distorted that hatch is.
What's the text on the inside? I see a W.
Yeah,
That's for the watertight level of to maintain watertight integrity.
Wow.
There are different level standards of watertightness.
Clearly that one...
Can we actually zoom inside the hatch? And,
Yeah, go ahead.
yeah.
It's on the ground there.
Oh,
Looks like some
or
sort
cover,
of...
a ventilation cover
yeah.
or something.
You can see the handle for the hatch.
Yeah.
Wire of some sort.
These are dogs. They're called dogs.
They're called dogs?
Yeah. Dogging the hatch.
Dogging the hatch.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think you're right. I think someone hung some line on there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just amazing to see that it's still plugged into its receptacle, whatever that electrical line was.
Maybe a sound-powered phone.
Wow.
That's just an extension cord.
Yeah.
What's kind of in the middle of that wire there on the, kind of on the left?
But the cord hangs down there.
This is incredible.
frozen in time forever. It's just,
Yeah.
it's just really interesting, you know. Okay, Tess. Thanks.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Okay, let's
Frank, what is NARA?
National Archives and Records Administration.
Thank you.
This is a question that's come up a couple of times, which is, has there been any evidence of oil or fuel leaking?
I have not noted any visually.
No,
However, we have seen other like satellite imagery over the sound that indicates some oil leakage from the wrecks, but we have not noted any such things.
and in 1992, Ballard said that they actually found the Atlanta from a oil seep slick that they saw.
Wow.
Another project my archaeologists are working with are with Navy Region Hawaii. You know, Arizona, the wreck of the Arizona still leaks oil into Pearl Harbor, and one of the mooring sponsons attached to the wreck in 1942 during salvage operations. Is that another torpedo?
Yeah, that's another torpedo tube head.
Sorry, but
No.
one of the salvage sponsons is starting to collapse, and we're working with them to remove them.
The oil or the?
No, the sponsons, to prevent them from total collapse. Because our fear is if it fails, it will collapse in on one of the fuel tanks where there may be fuel and cause an even greater problem. So,
So
we're very mindful of the potential risks to the environment with these things.
I think there've been if I remember, lots of talk and study about somehow draining the fuel, but I think
the problem is that once you start cutting into the hull like that, you also run the risk of causing the problem you're trying to prevent.
Exactly.
So. Wow, it's amazing how fast time has gone. It's hard to believe it's
so
already.
let's set up for a central run maybe.
Yeah.
I'll
So
go line up with the stern here.
Oh yeah. Actually, let me finish some of this.
yeah. So we should complete the circumnavigation.
Yep.
Just so we sure we haven't missed something.
And I still can't believe that wire that we just saw. Frozen in time. My God. This commenter says they're surprised they haven't seen any bacterial mats or anything. You want to describe what that is?
I think
Noelle?
that's a question for Noelle.
Noelle? The question about bacterial mats.
What was the question?
Basically, there's a viewer who's surprised that we haven't seen any. Do you want to describe what they are?
Bacterial mats?
Yeah.
We saw a couple on, which wreck were we on? One of the really early wrecks, maybe it was even the first one.
Was it the
The
Astoria?
Vincents? Who said Astoria?
I thought it was Astoria.
Who are, Was that you? Oh, I was like, who's speaking? Yeah, one of the early
dare you.
wrecks.
Wow. He spoke.
He
He's
speaks.
alive.
Yeah, we did see a couple on some of the earlier wrecks, but you're right, I haven't really noticed any on
That's the only
on
portion
one of
you
this.
see.
Has anyone else noticed one? I haven't been looking
There's
that
the torpedo
thoroughly
launchers,
for those
and then
mats, so I've been
slopes
pretty
where the
paying
bar
attention
stack
to
is
the
gone. This
the
whole
actual
section.
wreck features that we're documenting, so it's very
Yeah.
possible that
Where are
we've
the
missed
guns?
some. I don't know if
We don't
anybody
have
else
that
has
whole
noticed
half.
any.
Well,
I think there's a follow-up comment saying there meant the bacterial matting related to the fuel at all. Is that
Oh.
something that happens?
I can't speak to that, I don't know, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. That whole half is just gone.
that's bananas.
Even the
Wow.
aft deck there is gone. Because there's supposed to be an aft gun, but that section is gone as
That's
well.
all gone. Yeah,
We
so if we complete this, the best I can figure is that there's now, maybe generously 60 meters of wreck from what was originally a 106 meter vessel.
And that's both the bow and stern that are missing, so it's just a middle section.
Yep.
Did any people survive this wreck, Frank?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Wow.
There's a story there. The after action report mentions that the survivors in the water had a couple kind of interesting encounters during the night. A Japanese submarine apparently surfaced near them and turned the spotlight on them, and then another Japanese warship came by and also illuminated them with their searchlights. But and it caused a few anxious moments, but in the end they were left unmolested.
The total 151 men were rescued, but 6 of whom died later.
And how many was the total crew complement?
Well, it's 6 officers, 82 men died.
Considering the state of the wreck, that's
Yeah.
not as bad as I thought it would be.
Yeah, it seems that when the bow blew off, it floated. And a number of the survivors clung to the floating bow section.
A friend of mine named Rich Angelini, who volunteers at the USS J.P. Kennedy up in Fall River, a World War II era destroyer museum,
Bridge, Nav.
report says that scuttle that we looked at is probably access for the number 3 boiler room.
Move 15 meter.
Or number 3 boiler access, sorry, not boiler room, number 3 boiler access. And the watertight door we looked in was a machine and general workshop.
So we're on cinematic shots then?
Yeah, we'll do the central run and and then just to paint the rest down the center.
Yeah.
And then it's cinematic shots to our heart's content.
Okay, we'll all
This will be a quick run.
Yeah.
get into formation and then we'll get behind. Yeah, I mean, it's only like, what did we say, 50 meters?
The cinematic shots are always, I feel like they give me the context to finally understand where everything is relative to everything else.
Yeah, well, it is kind of disorienting the way we go about viewing the vessel.
And that's why it's always so nice to have the Norbit overview first.
Yeah.
And we didn't do that for this wreck or
They
the
stole
We
our-
did not.
They stole our guy.
the last one.
Yeah, we don't have enough people, I think,
Yeah,
currently to man that section.
Rennie has to sleep sometimes.
Whoa,
Yeah.
Dr. B.
Dr. B. Dr. B is Dr. Ballard.
Did you bring
who's
us
joining
any snacks?
remember sharing with Dr. Ballard that this is the Walke, the Sims class destroyer. And we found about 60 meters of 106 originally on our seafloor.
Look at that door right there.
I know.
It's like it has a, could we look at that door at all?
Yeah. Tess, do you want to zoom?
Yeah.
It looks like it's an internal door with like a hatch.
Whoa.
It doesn't have any dogs, see? Maybe like a crew living area.
Wow.
Interesting. Thanks for that.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I find this wreck more eerie than the other ones.
Yeah, it is a little bit. You're right. Maybe it's just the very obvious live rounds. I don't know. If that's
yeah.
That's what's giving me the
I
heebies.
recognize too much.
Okay, Tess, thanks.
Well, you know, Jacob, you sailed on a modern version of these, so
It's a little disturbing, but all right.
Was your ship around the same size?
I would say, well, yeah, when this was intact,
Wow.
you know, and a lot of even the torpedo tubes, they're similar, if not, you know, they're different, obviously.
Yeah.
But
Crazy.
yeah, a lot of it looks the same.
Jacob, what was your role on the Navy
I was a
ships?
sonar technician. Yeah, so I looked for submarines primarily.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you guys ready?
Well,
Nice.
yes,
Nope.
I am ready.
Okay. I'll lead the charge.
Do you want to join us on SPL?
Bridge, nav. Move 20 meter, bearing 099.
Whoa, the view from the top of the
I
ladder.
don't think so. Yeah.
Oh wait, hop on SPL, I'm missing you.
We were just chatting.
Gotcha.
So the torpedo mount there.
Yeah.
Is one of them...
Looks like a couple of them are damaged, which would probably explain why the heads fell off. That's a nice view. That's a nice view of the training mechanism right there.
But didn't explode.
Can you zoom in on that?
Yeah, go ahead, Tess.
Looks like a round also lodged in between the two, maybe.
Whoa.
Yeah, looks like that.
Some incredible flying.
Yeah, right there.
Thank you.
I don't know how that ended up on top.
Oh yeah.
Yikes.
Projectile of some type.
You see that there?
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay, Tess, thanks.
Are every one of those projectiles?
Bridge, nav. Can you hold position here? It should have been 099 for the bearing.
I'm sorry, what?
The question was, are
You have to
every
hold
one
on.
of the
The bridge
projectiles
went the wrong way.
intended to explode
Coming tight.
in one way or another? Either, you know, when you see a projectile like that, no, I mean, you can have, like an armor-piercing one may just be...
Oh, you mean it was a high capacity or armor piercing? Yeah.
And that's the crane for moving the torpedoes?
I think so.
Bridge nav.
Somebody is saying that's looks like
Move
a 5-inch
15
projectile.
meters, bearing 017.
Odd that it landed right there.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Did we get a measure?
But again,
Just
we
hang out here for a minute.
just
You gotta have them come back. And
all
then
of
we'll
her
keep
gun
going.
mounts are gone.
I should have caught that sooner.
No, it's all good, man.
Wow. And as Larry, as you and I were talking on our last watch, each wreck has just been its own, unique experience. There's no routineness to any of this.
Yeah.
Nope. But Noelle's going to write a thesis about the difference in marine growth.
The white coral.
Yeah, figure out why there's such a...
What did we call it? The Davit theory? And you're going to write another thesis on degaussing cables, right?
So none of these turned out. I mean, torpedoes still in them. I guess just what happens when a vessel is sunk in just a few minutes.
And also just the rapid nature that the battle took on.
Yeah.
So that wheel on top of the torpedo mount, that's what did the turning?
That's what they train. Yeah.
And was it all mechanical?
Yeah.
Wow.
We're just...
had to be a lot of gears to get a mechanical advantage, something that
Tess,
large.
you can zoom in if you want. That's good.
Wow.
Manpower was plentiful back then.
Yeah.
Would they have to climb on top? Or I'm trying to get a sense of scale, how to reach this.
Yeah, I think one of the outside folks said that somebody stood up there.
They stood up there, yeah. Wow.
So there was like a wooden platform or something, or?
Well, it definitely was bolted down on something. You see it has the four
Must have been wood, because it's all gone.
Bridge, nav.
What's on the left there, off the edge of the ship?
Move 25 meter, bearing 099.
Or I guess just off the edge of the torpedo launchers.
It's a door hatch.
What are you pointing to? I'm sorry. You talking about this?
I'm talking about that right there.
Yeah, it looks like a door.
Looks like a hatchway.
Hatch of some kind.
Yeah, I think that's the one we zoomed in on with the Y originally, and there's that spool.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You can see on the hatch, you can see the dogs here, so that would indicate it's a hatchway.
Okay. Thank you all for being able to build a three-dimensional map of this, both in your heads now and a photogrammetry model in the future, so that this is so much easier to put together with real images and turning into an actual model with the ship.
Okay, Tess, you can come wide.
All right. Okay, we're ready to move on?
Yep.
Sure.
Ship's back in position.
Yeah, thank you.
We're slowly moving forward now. So I'll match. Here we go.
I'm at a loss for words right now. This is just incredible.
Starting to come up short.
Crab sitting right on top of the...
Yeah, Noelle, do you know what kind of a crab that is?
Yeah, I think that's one of our king crabs that we've seen quite a few of those. They seem to like this spot.
I've
You
noticed.
just gotta turn off your stern lights.
Yep. You got it?
Yep. Thank you.
It's interesting seeing the shine from the lights of Hercules ahead of us here. And if you're just joining us, it's been a while, so.
Now we're in the funnel area.
Yeah. I want to give a shout out to our front row team. They've done an excellent job.
Incredible.
You know, showing us these details.
Quite a messy wreck too.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they did some incredible flying amid some chaos earlier too, so extra props to everyone here. Wow, that zoom on Hercules is incredible.
Did we see the mast? Is that a mast? Is that part of the mast?
That's a funnel lining.
The funnel line.
On the to the right.
On the right. That could very well be.
Is that maybe part of the mast, or is that just a?
Could you swing right a little if that won't ruin your?
No, there's a davit right to my starboard
Okay,
side.
no worries,
All right,
no worries.
Yep. We can get it with a cinematic run.
Yeah, we see it more on that.
Yeah, I think the mast should just be
slack again.
forward of that, so I was curious if it fell.
Relative to where we are now, how far away was the...
Oh, Jonathan says it was still on the bridge.
Yeah, is the bridge where the mast was?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
got
above the director.
Sure we were able to follow that quite a long way on there. Yeah. Where's the picture? Just one
above
mast,
this
too.
Structure we
Yeah,
saw.
because is it along here that we saw?
I wasn't watching. I'm sorry, I didn't note that.
Just gonna turn on your aft light.
Oh,
that's a question for Larry.
Okay.
What's your question for Larry?
He wanted to know, looking at the ship position and everything, where the mast and bridge structure that we saw earlier would have been.
We can have him zoom out at some point. We dropped a pin on it. I think it's down. Actually, no, it's right here, kind of this red.
It's off the...
It's off the map.
Yeah, but
okay.
it would be up here. And so, and when we measured how far away it was 40 meters, so it would be up here. But now it's really, in reality, it's more like 70, 80 meters away.
Wow. So it's further rather than closer.
Yeah. Because the wreck is not at where the position we had was. That's not far off, but.
Okay. Wow. Clear of the davit.
Thanks, Mike. Awesome work, man. Okay.
Alrighty. We call it a wrap. Everybody happy?
I think we should do one final quick pass, if possible, Ben, for some cinematic
Yeah, no, that's what I'm opening up for. Any shot you want, full spin. If there's anything you wanted to look at down a hole or up and down and in and out, through, backwards, forwards.
The other day we were doing a shot where we had Atalanta kind of off to the side and you were watching Hercules kind of clamber over the ship. Is that easy or possible? Or worth it?
It's possible.
I don't know.
If you have a particular spot, those are always risky, but they're doable. It just depends on where you want to try it.
What is the shot you're asking for?
So I was seeing yesterday when, so if you have the ship here, you had Hercules going across it and then Atalanta to the side so that you could watch Hercules.
So from an Atalanta camera.
Atalanta camera, but like
got you
from the side as opposed to from behind, so that you can, it like illuminates the ship and made this incredible kind of trip up the ship.
That's fine. Those are not cameras that I control, so we can definitely do that, but yeah, that'd be different.
It's good. Usually you do those with like a bow or a stern. We don't have one of those. So it's a little tough because you got to wrap the, you're basically wrapping the tether over the shipwreck, and it's pretty risky.
Let's not try that on this one.
Yeah.
Understood.
Yeah, I think
there's a lot of live ammo on this boat.
Yeah, let's not.
Was there anything?
I think that the things that are coming to mind would be another kind of similar to what you did, kind of slow pass over the torpedo launchers like this.
Okay.
I did already record some, but I think another one would be valuable.
Yeah, we'll need to back up some. So same course, just reverse. Yeah, offset to the, this is the port side? I can't remember now. So I'll stay to the north. No davits over there.
You're right in the middle, though.
I can tend Atalanta off to this side away, and that means just make sure it doesn't get wrapped up in there. Yeah. Ooh.
I'm just trying to get my my wrap out of this 6/8. I went the wrong way. I was following you around.
Oh, no worries.
There you go. And we're looking at the USS Walke here, for those asking. Okay. One viewer is curious to see that one wire wrap where it's plugged in on the other side. Did we ever find where it was plugged in on the bottom side?
No, it went into the. It went inside.
Okay, cool. Seems like that's been.
Sorry about that.
Finish that note.
I don't think we're going to follow it in there.
I would rather we didn't on this. We all would.
It was right near a torpedo, too.
Yeah, exactly. One of our viewers is asking if there's a, if we could have a summary of all the ships that we have found so far.
Here we go.
We started
we haven't found. We've explored.
Yeah, we started with the Vincennes, then we went to USS Astoria, then USS Quincy. We then looked for but didn't find Ayanami and Udachi, and we ended up heading towards the wreck of the Northampton. But before we got to the Northampton, we discovered the severed bow section from the heavy cruiser USS New Orleans, which was also damaged at the bow of Tassafaronga. And then we ended up at Northampton, and then made our way over to HMAS Canberra, the Australian heavy cruiser that was lost in action with Astoria, Vincennes, and Quincy. Then we hit USS Laffey
first,
and
the
then
first
we went,
destroyer that we.
Yeah, and then we went back to Canberra to check some things, and then it was what, De Haven?
No, they did Yudachi.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Yudachi. We were able to get another set of coordinates from someone who worked with Dr. Ballard back in '92.
Can we zoom in possibly on that greenish? That just, it looks too modern, that greenish stuff.
The cable?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then after Yudachi, we went to
yeah, go ahead, Tess, whenever you're ready.
Great.
And then Preston, and now we're at Walke.
No.
Some kind of line. It's just a line, huh?
It's like a cable.
I think a metal cable that's,
It's, oh, yeah.
With a splice. Yeah, no.
I think I listed them all.
Yeah,
You did. That was very impressive.
Very good, yeah.
Okay, so amazing.
I fact-checked you with the list. You even got them in order.
That's genuinely so impressive.
Remember, Frank remembers and memes. So.
That's right. Frank remembers and memes. Thank goodness we have Frank on board. So is right along here, this and here, are those gears? What is, I'm trying to...
That's part of the training mechanism. And you can kind of see, it looks like the targeting, well, it's on the screen now. The sight.
Oh.
And these strictly rotated, they didn't elevate, did they at all?
No, I don't think so.
Training wheel, aiming wheel, gyrocompass setter, etc.
Can you scroll pan out just a bit?
Just come wide a little.
Yep.
Jonathan's saying we didn't image both sides, and that's
right here. Those are the firing mechanisms.
At the end there?
Yeah.
And all four of them are intact too.
So, and Jonathan said that this would be under a cupola, which is missing and presumably in the debris field.
Yeah.
We did see
that was
we
that
did see the cupola,
cylinder that we saw on the De Haven wreck.
Yeah, exactly. I think we did image both sides.
We did.
We've circumnavigated the vessel.
Jonathan here saying, check for bells. Apparently torpedo tubes collect them.
And also 5-inch projectiles, apparently.
Yeah. This has definitely been one of them more.
If this ship's bell survives, I will be surprised, given the level of damage in that area of the ship.
The tube in the background may have a sprung hatch.
You can see the propeller on the torpedo.
Yeah, you can see the torpedo propeller.
You see the propeller?
And then the firing mechanisms here.
Yeah.
Sorry, I should zoom in?
Sure.
Yeah.
Whoa. And is it fair to say that this is live then? The torpedoes in there, or if there's a propeller? Or
I would err on the side of caution and say yes.
Yeah.
Going into a combat situation, you would have live ordnance in your...
Okay, Tess, thanks.
Yeah, thank you.
That's incredible. Oh my God.
Yeah. Thanks, Tess.
Of course.
the end of that tube is splayed out.
Yeah.
There's so much intricate detail.
There's our 5-inch projectile friend there.
Yeah.
Did we get a measure on the projectile size, the small one?
I don't think we did measure that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's mushroomed out.
Right.
SPL with us.
Yeah, I think we saw several on the deck, so.
I'm getting pulled around, I think.
Yep. Sorry.
Even in this, you know, mangled and destroyed configuration, I'm often just in awe at the complexity of what makes up a warship, all the pieces and parts that fit together to make it a functional unit on a very tight design. It's just incredible.
Thousands of wires.
Yeah.
Think about
all the moving parts that come together.
Yeah. There's a comment here saying it would be really nice to have an image or a blueprint of the full ship in the corner that coincided with where you are on the ship. And I love that idea. I wish we had that too when we started. It's hard to.
We do have images of the vessel that we are marking up as we examine it. It's just not online, unfortunately.
We need more funding for that.
Yeah. This is that door you asked, the hatchway you asked about earlier, Locke.
Oh, wow. So that isn't the one with the wiring. It's just one that's
no
open and bent.
That might be a bacterial mat.
Where are you looking?
This reel of line.
So on USS Yorktown, we saw microbial mat material on a fire reel that looked a lot like this. I don't know if it's hose material. It had that really fuzzy white cyanobacterial component to it. It could be similar.
Yeah, I remember that.
There's definitely some white stuff on there.
Is that internal structure or ladder? Right front and center.
What, this?
Yeah.
That's structure. Here's another access scuttle.
Right. Are you looking at above or below? You're talking about down here? I see.
Dr. Ballard?
So if you're tuning in here, we're currently asking Bob Ballard if there are any extra shots that we want while we're here at the USS Walke, a Simmons-class destroyer, which was lost in the Second Naval Battle of Guadalcanal, and we're about 900 meters here at the seafloor with our two remotely operated vehicles, our Atalanta and Hercules. We're currently staring directly at an unexploded ordnance, which is quite chilling. Torpedo here.
All right, folks, let's call this a wrap. And we have our next target, which is unknown 50.
Unknown 50.
Unknown 50.
I'm excited to post the update that we're heading to.
All right, fellas, yeah, let's do it.
Move up together and then gotta separate out.
All right.
Right above you.
And thank you all. Excellent job on a difficult wreck, actually.
All right, I'll come. Actually, what I'll do is I'll rotate to. Actually, which is the direction we're gonna go?
We're going to go southeast.
Southeast.
No, excuse me. I take that back. We're going to go southwest to this one.
Southwest. Okay, so you can kind of.
I'll go to starboard. You go to port.
I'll go to port.
And it's very close. Yeah.
Okay.
Which unknown is this one we're going to?
50.
Let's do a little roundabout here.
Yep.
Okay, let's.
Yeah, it's just a few minutes to there. So we had unknown 47, turned out to be some giant piece of canvas or plastic or no,
All right,
48, excuse me, yeah. And unknown 47 turned out to be the Walke.
Let's come up to 40 meters or 50 meters. 50. Mike, let's come up to 50.
50 meters coming up. My lights going again.
Here, what happened?
I'm just getting my lights going again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had the same panic.
We're almost ready for switch out, I think, anyway, so.
How far is the next location?
Oh, it's 2 minutes away.
2 minutes, wow.
Well, I mean, it's yeah.
300 meters, okay.
All right, Atalanta, 50 meters. Okay.
Did we have a point on where we found the bridge, or right before we found it, or was that just as we were sweeping through?
It's up to the north. You can see here, I don't know if we could get it that long, but you can see my old trail. This is pretty much it here.
Yeah, okay. Yep. I was curious if we had a target on that originally, or if that was just like, as we inspected 48, then we found that. I was just trying to get the sequence correct.
Was that nearby the thing that we saw in Hercules radar?
Yeah.
Auto headings off.
Ooh, Noelle, when you're finished, let me know, because that's a cool question for you.
We're also coming up on a watch change in the
Yeah,
next few minutes.
Our timing is continuing to be incredibly lucky for us.
It's not lucky.
Oh, it's
all figured out.
Somebody's doing this to us on purpose?
yeah, they just really like the 12 to 4 watch. It's all Larry. He's figured it out or something. Tess, we had a request to see if we can zoom in on any of the critters that we're passing by.
Yeah, I get to. I can only zoom straight forward right now, and it doesn't
Understood.
seem like a critter is right in the middle. But if a critter comes into the middle, I can certainly zoom.
Oh, did it hear you?
Right.
Right there.
Wow, what are we looking at?
It's a suggested shrimp.
A tiny shrimp.
Some kind of Sergestes.
What's that word you're saying?
Sergestes?
Sergestes?
Suggested shrimp, yeah.
Sergestes.
That's like a potential target, a suggested shrimp.
It's a really small target to find on radar. But I wouldn't be surprised if you would pull it off. If
They used to make us catch these things by the hundreds.
I used to like shrimp and things as a kid until I found out that they are related to cockroaches. And that just killed it for me. Can never look at a shrimp the same way again.
The cockroaches of the ocean. What's the thing on our left here, our little critter?
It's a little worm.
A little worm. Those boggle my mind on how they move. I just can't. Wow.
He's out of our light.
Yeah.
Bye, shrimp.
You can get the worm if you want.
Hi, worm.
You see one worm, you've seen them all.
I haven't seen a worm. This is amazing.
Okay.
Whoa.
You don't get out much, do you, Locke?
No, I'm an astronomer. This is me getting out. I'm so excited.
Well, I'm going to turn my mic over to Hiroshi.
Welcome, Hiroshi.
And we'll catch you all at my next watch at noon.
Oh my gosh. Hi. What's that?
It's an atolla.
Oh my gosh.
I know all the Pacific animals. That's like, that's a pigeon, that's a rat, that's a cockroach.
Okay, so from now on,
you see them all the time.
We need the animal that we're currently seeing, and then we need what the closest land Pacific animal is. The cockroach, cat, I don't know.
Okay. I'm just going to put it on auto depth. We're slowly moving away from this wreck. All right, I'm going to
Shrimps is bugs. All right, well, we're in the middle of a watch change. So this is the exciting part where we're passing along all the information that we learned during this watch. So in the comments, feel free to share what you're excited about from our watch for the next crew to get enthused about. But we had quite the time here. Found the USS Walke, found Oh my gosh, the US torpedoes.
We had that that power outage.
Yeah, we had the power outage. That was literally ridiculous. And the little moment where Hercules hit the bottom, that was more exciting than we probably bargained for this hour in our morning here in the Solomons, but not to worry. We are nothing if not awake. And yeah, it's been an incredible time exploring the USS Walke. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see what this this next unknown target is. Unknown 50 should be very nearby the Walke site that we just saw. So you'll hear a little bit of silence for a while, but don't worry, we haven't actually gone anywhere. We're just passing along all the information imaginable. So stay tuned for what happens next, and thanks for joining us, especially Megan. Oh, how did an astronomer find themselves exploring the bottom of the ocean? Oh, good morning. Too much morning. Everyone's fine. All right. How did I find myself exploring the bottom of the ocean? I can answer that. I work at the Museum of Science in Boston. That's my home. And as a educator, you end up teaching and learning a bunch about a ton of different fields. So I ended up, thanks, my enthusiasm for everything from marine archaeology to worms is absolute delight. Thank you, my friends, that's so sweet. But anyway, we're building a show called Deep Sea Adventure. The idea is that you can kind of play a game of D&D, Dungeons and Dragons, but the deep sea version. So audiences get to make choices when we're not doing archaeology, marine archaeology. You collect specimens, so you get to collect and pick which hypothetical specimens you want during your deep sea adventure. And it's an absolute delight. And I learned about Nautilus just through all of that incredible research for that show that we're building. So I saw that this was happening, and I was like, wow, I wonder if I could apply. Seems like a far out idea, but I had a partner, Megan, who was like, yeah, totally, I'll take care of the cat. So that she did, and now I got selected as a science communication fellow. Meaning instead of teaching to a smaller audience at the museum, I'm teaching to the museum science life stage and all of you wonderful people who get to come along for this journey. So I feel like you get to see from both my ridiculous noob perspective and from the perspective of all these incredible people who have been here for so long, and it's sometimes their life's work and enthusiasm. So thank goodness thank goodness y'all get to come along for this journey along with me, because I would not miss this for the world. And that, I guess, answers your question. How does an astronomer end up in the Solomons looking at marine archaeology? There you go. Enthusiasm and research, I guess. But it looks like we're coming close to the end of our watch change. So, but don't worry if there's radio silence. I'll be here for a bit longer, though, if you have more questions. And it looks like we're still moving or getting close to that target. That's where they're going to be starting next, so the unknown target 50, which is nearby the Walke, the USS Walke, that we've been spending the last delightful 4 hours exploring and searching for. Had been seen before, however, but there are some incredible pieces that we hadn't seen. So.
Hi everyone, we're just doing a watch change here. Once we get settled in, we'll go around for some introductions and a little update on where we're going next.
So pilots, when we reach the selected target in 3 minutes, we will go.
How long till?
3 minutes.
3 minutes?
Till the ship gets there.
3?
Yes, 3.
Roger.
And then we'll visually inspect it. I think we want to visually inspect all the DRIX targets so they have a ground truth of what they're highlighting as target.
Roger.
And you never know what might be there. One of the first major, or the first major DRIX mapped discoveries was of the USS New Orleans bow on our watch. So these can be geological or marine debris. They also could potentially be an unknown part of a wreck or a wreck that has not been identified yet.
Yeah, if I heard right, it seemed like a section of the last wreck was missing.
Yes, that's correct. There was also the previous wreck wasn't exactly where we thought it was, and some of the DRIX targets nearby ended up being some plastic marine debris, possibly on top of some sort of little bathymetric high or something.
Yeah, I'm looking at it, and it was 25 meters away, so it was essentially
the debris of the same thing.
It was
that's what we kind of concluded. All of those points around the walk were all kind of part of it.
Yeah.
Even if it was marine debris or like plastic pollution, it just got snagged up in some of the.
Yeah, I mean, from our original target that, quote, didn't have anything on it. It was only 25 meters from the wreck, so I think that's acceptable. But yes, the bridge was a DRIX target, which was indeed north by another 25 meters.
So we're coming up very shortly in just a couple minutes here on this unknown target, and we're going to go have a look. And if it ends up being some kind of wreckage, then we will take the time to systematically survey it and image it. And if not, we will move along to our next unknown target that was also recently mapped by the DRIX. And then we will kind of continue that evolution. We have a series of these unknown targets to come. Before we're on station, can we do a little round of introductions? Billy, you want to start? The far one. No, you got it. Yeah.
Hi y'all, I'm Bill. I'm the ocean science intern and data logger. I'll be going to Florida Tech to get my degree in marine biology this August. And yep.
And my name is Mei Lubetkin. I'm a watch lead on the watch and science manager, one of the science managers on the ship.
I'll start up here. I'm Renato Kane. I'm sitting as the navigator on this watch. I'm also serving as the mapping coordinator on the cruise.
Ohayo gozaimasu. Delta Dan, the Emperor of Patience, rocking the Herc chair.
Does that make me the Emperor of Impatience? Two opposing forces sitting next to each other.
Yeah, it checks out. Tim Burbank here, sitting co-pilot. Up in the video chair, it's Jacob Atabiani again. Ready to go.
I'm Hiroshi Ishii. I'm a maritime archaeologist here from Japan. I'm a researcher at the Center of Southeast Asia study of Kyoto University.
Okay, the ship is slowing to a stop.
Ship has stopped according to my purple numbers, coming around.
Roger.
I ain't got the
well,
beans.
you got it, yeah, you got
the beans?
You got a bit of layback there.
Do I got the beans? Come on, Herc, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Herc can't do it.
That's all right, it'll just be a minute.
I tried. We'll hit the rope sideways. That was a brief orbit scan. Oh, there's a little something. I'll try and come down.
Jacob, could we get a multi-viewer showing the Norbit scan?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Ready, is now a good time to have the Norbit scan up?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool.
Okay, here we go, full beans. You can reset the DVL if you want.
Yeah, Roger.
Oh, I can make it. Can you make it? Come on, Herc. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it.
Yeah, I'm pulling it up now.
Oh, yeah. We done it. Witness the full power of the Hercules.
All right, so we are right, kind of.
The Hercules trying to hold its heading.
We're right coming up on this unknown target. If you look at channel feed, channel 3, you'll be able to see that yellow swath as Hercules moves, gets settled and moves around the target.
You have a bearing for me, and can you fix my nav screen to give me a mechanical rubber band? Ooh, ooh.
Huh?
Tim, I love you. Is that what I think it is?
Yeah, it might be.
Yeah, I have a 265, 267, 268, 270.
270, Roger.
274. It's
yeah. First, you know me.
Actually, if you stay the way you are, we can cover it with the orbit. Should be starboard.
I will start wandering that way with my button. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
And we're just going to do a rough pass and then go straight to visual survey, right?
I don't know.
Well, yeah, we have to locate it. So there was a tiny target nearby that we just passed. That I don't know if that was meant to be it, but so far I'm not seeing anything.
Okay.
Just keep driving over.
That's about my layback there. Good. I'm gonna come back towards
Could also just do it.
Just a skosh, and then we'll do a Norby spin.
Do a spin, Roger, yeah.
Spinny spin. I'm gonna do a gross one first. Oh, that's a little too gross there, buckwheat. Slow down. The all-seeing eye of Norway.
Yeah.
Looking out 175 meters or so at this altitude.
I can tell you that in a second.
If you put the grids, the square grid wall up, you can. Our audience can work it out for themselves. I see nothing.
Yeah, about 180.
Yeah.
I see nothing. What's that? Is this something up here?
Yeah, come back a little slower over that one.
Let's see. I can't really tell. I don't want to go chasing nothing because we did see something coming in that we'll have to go back to. Alright, let me just zoom in on this. I don't see, no.
Wishful thinking.
Wishful. There was this piece, I think, coming in.
Yeah.
Maybe.
200 meters away.
It was on our path in. It was.
Yeah,
I know we picked it up somewhere here.
I did.
Or here. Let me drive. Let's see. When is it aft of you? And then I'll get a strike.
You can move the ship there now if you
Yeah,
want.
just back the way you came. Okay, 1 second. I'll start with 50 meters. Bridge nav. Can we step 50 meters, bearing 055?
Come up 5 for me, please, Tim.
Up 5.
And then bring your head around 180 counterclock.
Head around counterclock.
Yes, please.
Turning to face you.
Sorry, you gave me a bearing there and I was ignoring it.
055.
055, thank you. Back the way we came.
Roger.
You said that too. I knew that. I knew that.
It's just,
oh, wait,
you know.
No, you're flying. I
Okay.
think I can come down.
Yeah, let's come down while the ship's moving. Come down to 25 meters.
It's crazy what we're able to. Well, we might have to come back up to locate it if we don't get it. But
I can orbit scan from 10 meters, 15 meters.
yeah, but we don't see as far.
I know, but we'll be closer.
It's crazy what we can do here with. You know, there's been times think about, you know, ONC, for example, or we know there's something there.
Yes.
We can't find it.
Yes.
And we spent hours searching in a grid pattern for it.
If you look at the cost of, I've pointed this out to ONC, the cost of ship time that they spent looking for something, they could have bought 2 multi-beams, one for Atalanta and one for Herc.
Just go up, spin around.
Okay, I'm going to hold my altitude there, Tim, if you can give me you might not have the leash to spin around there, I'm pulling you, so just hold that heading for a minute. The Emperor of Patience. How far did you say? I don't know how many grids I've gone.
We're going to have to, I gave a 50 meter step.
Yeah, but you gave me a range of bearing from here, so what'd I do? Give me a range.
Yeah, one. You've done about 50, but I just put in a 50 with the ship. And it was ahead of you quite a ways.
I'm going to do a scanorama here.
Yeah, scan.
You want to F11 that thing? Or you can measure the beam at 15 meters if you want. That's too fast. This one's kind of gross because I'm pulling on Atlanta.
Alright, you're not pulling on me anymore.
Yeah, look. I'm not. Oh. I was going to say, you might look away while I'm doing this because I'm turning my tail away from you.
There we go. That was the thing. I believe.
Yeah,
I believe
you
that was
up there. I'll fly to it with this.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Okay. Alright, yeah.
So yeah, for
okay, Tim, you can maybe spin around and I don't know. We got 25 on the boat, so I'll wait.
Should be roughly 35 ahead of you.
Sorry, say again. Ready?
35 ahead of you.
Roger. Yeah, you can spin around too.
Boat's still moving.
Hold position here.
What's that?
Oh, I'm going to hold position while Tim spins over
Roger,
to
yeah.
acquire Herc. Am I having a hot flash, or is it actually warm in here tonight?
I'm not warm.
I would say it's average.
The, caffeine kicking in. Okay.
Trying to face you, and I'm coming up a bit because...
No, I'm coming down.
You're coming down.
Roger.
Roger.
So we're just positioning the ROVs to map this little area that we're seeing in our Norbit multi-beam sonar. You can see that in channel 3. This is an unknown target that was recently mapped by another uncrewed surface vessel, and we're going to head over and have a look at what
you want me to come down after you?
Yeah, make the...
Looks like we got target in mezzo.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Delta, I don't know, 15, 20, something like that. Right. Not very impressive mezzo target. $6 meters left. We're gonna make it.
Ship's still going.
10, 20, 30 meters away.
Holding Atalanta, plus 12.
Right up. Yeah, you can have a low delta. Stretching it out. The more we have in the bank.
Bridge now. 10 meters, 055. Thank you. Give you a little bit more.
Target. We've never been close there. Well, yeah, no, that's true because we went over it at 75 meters. Why is it not mixing the voxels and leaving my... so that's all right now. We don't need it anymore. Done with that. Thank you, Norbit. Stand by while we install updates.
Roger.
We've created a new box. How'd you do that? What did you do there? You put boxes on the sonar.
I mean from the
Really? Huh. Shows you what I know. I had a hint of it, now it's gone today. Nothing. I need a clue. Sonar target. I had it, now it's gone. Maybe. Okay. Come up, Tim.
Coming up. Plus 15.
I'll keep coming up, maintain the delta.
Holding there.
It's too bad the voxels aren't on because it would have put it on Tim's low pack and we could have used that. It's alright, just stop whatever you're doing. Okay, give me a range of bearing from there. Can you do that with that machine? I can, yeah. If you stop moving it, I can fly to it if it stays there for a few minutes. I passed it. Oops. Try that again.
Maybe it's actually at the unknown 50.
No, I'm base eggwards. This was it, right?
Yeah.
Really? This is the only target I've seen. Right.
There it is. All right.
Okay, you want to do a ship move? Or not? Is it worth it?
Yes. Yep.
We found the squidworm.
Small portion of wreckage, likely from the Walke. Uncertain.
Dropping to plus 12 until I get closer.
Right.
Yeah. I would say wreck debris, so it's not confused with like plastic. And then you can note wreck debris target.
Can I have a scale? Laser?
Roger. Go ahead, Tim.
Laser's on.
And then
give me 15 east, please.
Yeah.
Yes.
Rennie, what was that?
We'll talk about it long enough to move the ship. Rennie, I'm struggling. Yeah, please move it.
We'll take a look around it, yeah.
15 east is fine, so I need 20 east, either one of two.
Maybe like a 2 to 3 centimeter, or sorry, it's 2 to 3 meter, the size.
Yeah, I'd say at least 3 meters.
Yeah.
Okay, May. So this target is 85 meters.
You can write this down.
85 meters, 068 bearing from unknown 50. Yep. So it's unknown if it's the actual unknown 50 target. Do we have an image of unknown 50? I don't see. Yeah, I liked when they had the little 068. Yeah.
I need a loose leash around these because otherwise I'll dust it. So if I try to do anything.
It's coming towards you.
Yeah, Arch. Timer running, Matt?
Yeah, it was running before when we just saw it in view, so we're good. Hiroshi, are you okay if we turn off the lasers? Do you feel like you've got a good sense of scale?
Yeah, I got a sense of scale, yeah.
Awesome.
Please.
Okay, we can turn lasers off, please. So, we're not exactly sure what this is. It could be shell plating that was suggested by one of our experts ashore, Jonathan Wambach. It's most likely related or a portion of, related to the Walke, which was the previous wreck that we just looked at, since we're within, a close distance from that area, and that particular wreck ended up being in a few different areas within that kind of general area, that general region. So its debris field might have spread a little bit further within a few hundred meters or so. It could be a shaft strut or a shaft bearing. It's another couple of ideas coming in from our experts ashore.
Do you have another target in mind, Randy?
Just to go back to, we'll do another high pass fully over the unknown 50 target, and then we will be transiting a slightly longer transit to the next unknown DRIX target.
So, yeah, we're pretty time limited here, so make the best use of that.
Time limited as far as our on-deck time?
Yeah, we're on deck at 7:30, right?
11:30.
Oh, 11:30.
Is that correct, May?
Sorry, go ahead. What was the question?
Yeah, you're right. That's what's on the board.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's all good. I'd rather be double check it.
Test but verify.
Can I get the laser again for the...
Lasers on, please, Tim.
Oh,
yeah.
that's what...
Lasers on.
That's what they mean by a shaft bearing. That's the, might be like the, I think they mean the part that, like the back of the ship where the,
where the shaft goes through there?
Yeah, and then the propellers are right after that.
Yeah,
and then,
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Seems plausible.
A bit slow on the uptake, but yeah.
Yeah, so it's from underwater, like underneath the hull of the stern, and the shaft is gone, but it's like the strut and bearing that would be part of that section.
Okay, I'm going to come around the other way. We'll get a full 360, and if y'all are lasers off, Tim?
Lasers off.
If you're all happy after that, we'll boogie to the next spot.
If we could you turn the lasers back on just briefly? We want to see if we can get diameter of the inside of that support. Yes, exactly.
Maybe 30?
Maybe 30, maybe 40. It looks like a little bit bigger, yeah. Are you getting some still images?
I'm gonna take a shot of that.
I got a few.
Roger that, pushing in.
With the lasers? Okay, sweet.
Yeah, 30 to 40 here.
Up seems to be a little fast there. Brass, bronze. Okay, you can go wide.
One wide.
Bay.
And lasers off too.
Here's a comparison.
One sec. Is that the exact class?
It should be.
Any
class. That's the Walke, right?
Yeah, that looks like it could be it. Can you go back to it for a sec? Yeah. Is there scale on that? Can you measure?
I don't think so.
Okay. So the idea of this being the
see the other one underneath
yeah,
it
kind
too.
of pump, exactly.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Really liking those belly lights.
I think the diameter would be reasonable because it looks like, you know, the propeller are going over it, like capping on top of it. So, and they would have some kind of like ring to hold it in, which is what we're seeing here.
Push in there for a minute for me, Jacob.
Roger that. Going in.
Lasers on.
A little curly spring or something there, I don't know. Oh, that's good, thanks. I don't know if it's biological or
oh yeah,
mechanical.
Can't tell.
So the Walke was sunk by some depth charge explosion, so it's partly why this particular wreck is a bit more scattered in its debris field. Oh yeah, this is...
Was that from secondary explosions, or did Japanese ship like go right up next to them?
I'd have to double check, but maybe one of our experts ashore would know the entire story.
That's good, thanks.
Yep.
I'll go wake up Frank.
Frank knows everything about these U.S. ships.
Okay, I can push in a little bit.
Rotatable.
Roger that, pushing in.
You can make a note that we're zooming in on the ring of the shaft.
Okay, you can go in.
Shaft strut support.
Okay, that's pretty much full. I can go around a little bit more and get full 360 here.
Okay. Okay, we can turn the lasers off again, thanks.
Laser off.
Once you feel like you've done a full 360 for the photogrammetry or for our apple, we'll just do a quick little video burst of it, and then we can move along.
That's the 360.
Sweet. Okay. So just a reminder, we're not using the cinema cam, just the upper and the mid.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Video burst on.
Roger. So really the only one that's going to record anything is the upper camera here.
Just upper and mid?
Yeah, but mid's
yes, just upper
really
and mid cameras. And upper and mid WCA cams.
This is why you should have had the video rolling the whole time, because you get dust.
Yeah, I was taking a lot of still images, so I wouldn't have been able to do that.
Yeah,
and that's
actually priority. We got good Zeus video, so.
Exactly, the still images with the
okay,
lasers
fair enough, you win.
I win in.
You can't do the orange in the banana.
You can't do the orange in the banana,
time.
and
yeah.
we've got a timer running, so.
Yeah. Well, we got good Zeus video, but with no dust, Jonathan, there.
Yeah.
The upper camera is going to have a little dust in it. Pilot error, by the way.
That's all right.
I'm trying to blame it on me, and it's not successful.
So May, what I'd like to do, if it's all right with you, is on our way out, basically come up to 75 altitude, drive over and past the DRIX target, just to confirm that there wasn't a larger target there.
That's exactly what I'd like to do as well. Perfect.
Great. And then we move on once we're confident that this was the piece.
Okay, man, that's 180, that video.
That's great. Okay, we're gonna end the video burst.
Right, come up, Tim.
Coming up.
And yeah, Rennie will just completely confirm all of these potential DRIX targets, and then we can move along to
Roger.
Unknown 49.
Roger, we'll do, I'm going to move 150 meters at 235, and we can
150 at 235, right?
Yeah, we can be ahead. We don't have to be in tow mode for that.
Yep. Going up.
Bridge nav. Can we step 150 meters, bearing 235? Thank you.
You want to do an orbit sweep here or at the site?
Well, we passed over this one, so it'll be what I intend to do. Sorry, go back.
I just answered the first question, please.
We don't need to do an orbit sweep here.
Roger. Okay, Tim.
Any more than.
And come back down to 20 or 25. Sorry,
yeah,
what was the bearing again?
We do need to go up to.
Give me the bearing again, please.
235.
Roger.
But we need to
go.
Stand by.
It would be useful if we could have the Norbit running between these sites.
Yes, understood.
Thank you.
Just let me get my, we're moving the ship. I have to get ready for that.
No problem. Just making sure we're on the same page.
My monkey brain can only deal with one thing at a time. Otherwise I wind up with my tether tangled up around the vehicle. Speed 0.3.
Speed is 0.3.
Right. Yeah, and you said it was 100.
Okay, I still
need... Tim, you can spin around and look at me.
Turning to face you.
Roger. And let me get 15 meters out in front of you. 15 or 20, probably 20 for the transit.
I still want this to be 75 meters up.
Anyone know what these little guys are?
Well,
during the transit?
There's a squidworm. They might all be squidworms.
Okay, Tim, come up.
Up on the winch.
Actually, give me a second. Let me get this ahead of you just a little bit.
Yep, I'm right over you.
We should stay in this mode the whole way. It's only 150 meters, so then we don't have to. All right, should be able to come up there.
May, I am recording this.
Do you need me to take Norbit down?
Maintaining +20.
No, Norbit's fine to stay up.
Okay. Sorry, Rennie, you're recording the Norbit, you said?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Can you make a note that Norbit survey?
Sorry, Rennie, what was the bearing again?
Norbit survey.
235.
Start
235.
recording Norbit from wreck debris towards other unknown DRIX targets.
Come up a little faster, too.
And you can say just recording, not performing survey.
.75's our extreme DBL depth.
You can go 70 or 65, just as.
Do you want me to look back at
50?
Some of the stills?
You'd like to do 50?
Yeah, see what spot you get at 50, and if you want to come up.
Yeah, Roger, can do. Yep.
All our Norbit tows and everything have been at 50. DVL can be flaky at 75. Actually, 86, I think, is the number. Is it, Tim?
Yeah, I don't need it necessarily for. I just want to see if there's anything, so
Yeah,
I care less about the.
I get it. I want to stay in operational orientation. Otherwise, it takes 5 or 10 minutes to get in and out of tow mode.
Yeah, I'm not talking about tow mode. I'm talking about altitude.
If I would have lost it there, that's what we would have been doing. That would have been embarrassing. I need some tether in the bank.
That'd require the body to sink first too, as opposed to a large chunk of metal. So.
Okay, if you want to measure your beam, that's Herc at 50 meters altitude, move in 235 at 0.3 of a knot. 15 meters in front of Atalanta, or in the proverbial box.
Yeah, we're getting 220.
What's that?
220.
220 beam? Yeah, we got it like 100 meters useful out on each side at this altitude. You cut off 10 meters, don't you? If you were mapping. Or do you use the full 220?
Depends on what I'm using.
There is no one size fits all.
That's right.
But yeah, my reptile brain has those numbers because they're easy to remember. So you get 100 meters out at 50 meters, which is what we were doing with K2 for the tows over the wrecks.
Yeah, but we're trying to locate something.
Yeah, Roger. I can come up 25 if you want.
It's fine. I think it's fine.
You want to just see the difference, just for our...
All right, it's going to be... So we didn't see anything on our first pass in. And that's kind of what I'm like, just trying to dot the I and cross the T.
Now that I'm all dialed in, Randy, I can come up in a heartbeat.
That's okay, because otherwise, we'll, I don't know that we're going to get much more.
I don't have those numbers.
If you'd like to experiment, sure. Because I'm looking at it here, and I don't know how much more. You see what I mean? Yeah. If we go up higher, I don't know that we're actually going to get any more.
Yeah.
Because we're kind of already at the feather edges.
Yeah, that's kind of what I remember from
that's fine.
Doing this before. But I'm perfectly willing now that we're in the box to try it.
It's all good. We'll just watch it, see what we get. Although it's a bit harder sometimes to see with the voxels. But
yes. If you want, you can move 0.5. Also, according to K2, it doesn't matter how fast we're going.
How much more? We have, this ship only has 40 meters left to go. Well, I guess I could.
Roger.
Yeah.
And it's up to you. I'm just giving you the option.
Yeah, Roger. Oh, they
Both K2 and Jonathan tell me with their gear, there is no speed limit.
Yeah. Bridge now. Can we increase speed to 0.5? Thank you. Might as well expedite.
And they are also emperors of patience. K2, less so than Jonathan. We spent quite a bit of time in here, the three of us, doing this monkey business.
All right, so we are continuing along here. We just surveyed a portion of some wreckage that we're pretty sure is linked to the USS Walke, which was not so far away.
Well, this is a good opportunity to pull up your plot juggler and verify our meters per second.
Yeah, I was having some difficulty plotting on the plot tool. I'm going to open it now, see if we close. Like normally there's a list.
Yeah, you're going to click, so Ross topic subscriber, and then
the publisher?
No, that pushes it back out.
So not that.
Should be a drop down to pick the topics.
Yeah, it's on Ross topic subscriber.
Yeah, where are all the topics?
I know, that's what I was running into before.
You're getting a bit ahead of me, Dan.
Roger.
Just heads up.
In this case, they're meters per second.
All right. We're back to meters per second. How did those...
Today, they're meters per second.
How did those PID gains work out for you when you changed them?
It's like some of the other PID gains. I'll slow down to 0.15, Tim.
Roger.
Today they are meters per second. Back real quick to high power.
Actually, that's an optimal distance in this mode. So I like to have 25 or 2.5 boxes while we're transiting at half a knot.
Yeah.
So if you do the math,
I agree.
Half a knot is roughly so many meters a minute. I forget what the exact number is, and that gives me about. So at 0.3, it's 10 meters a minute, right? So if I'm 25 out, I got what is that? 10 meters a minute. I'm having a brain cramp, but you can do the math. So the further out I am, the more time I have before Adeline is on top of me. So 25 meters is right. If we're at that 15 meter delta-ish, then that gives me the most tether in the bank possible. So when we're in this mode, in the box as it were, then if I see some really nice flowers, I want to stop and smell them and maybe, pick a few. That gives me more time to do that before I'm getting run over. And we do that quite often for sampling on the fly or visuals, or we can get that really nice zoom. So by the time I get set up, I got enough, then I got like a loose enough tether, and then by the time Atalanta's getting a little closer, and I usually then get that you know, 15 to 10 meters in front of Atalanta, ideally. Then I'm done smelling the flowers and I've, you know, picked up my rock or sample or whatever, and we can move on. And so the difference of that, if I'm running only 15 meters in front of Atalanta, that less 10 meters I had is 1 minute, right?
Right.
And then, so now I'm underneath Atalanta. And then sure enough, every time, then I think, oh, I can make that time up and get back out in front. And then some scientist in the back row says, oh, look at that. Can we stop and look at that? And then, so now I'm doubly under. So now I'm under Atalanta or behind it. And a lot of times there'll be 2 or 3 interesting things in a row because they tend to, you know, be in twos or threes.
Grouped together.
Yes, yeah, especially if it's an animal. So, yeah, so see now I'm 15 meters in front of Atalanta, so we're doing 0.3, 10 meters a minute. Then I've, you know, I don't have that extra minute, and the difference in that extra minute can be the difference of if you get behind Atalanta and you get tail to tail while the vessel's moving, especially if you have a big layback, you're stuck there. Like, especially with a big layback in deep water, so the vessel's already moved, so I have, you know, 150 meter layback. Then it's really embarrassing because we got to stop the ship, and we got to wait till Atalanta swings in enough where I can back up enough and then turn around. So we get stuck tail to tail. And I've been stuck tail to tail on the system at least once every year, and it's the first, you know, couple seasons I got stuck to tail more often than I do nowadays, because that's my that's that whole method behind the madness. So I was in a hurry to get in the box there when Rennie started moving the vessel.
You're getting ahead of me also.
Yes, I am. Yeah.
Yes.
Just